Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how you would design the flow diagram for an FAQ bot such as the one we just saw. So I'm going to go ahead and create this organigram type of flowchart inside of Xmind, and what I'll do after that is just go ahead and delete all these. So the first thing I wanted to mention is that as you can see, I'm using this tool called Mindomo, mindomo.com, and I like this because it allows me to create these flowcharts. First of all, it makes it quite fast to create flowcharts compared to a tool like, let's say, draw.io, where you have to manually rearrange all the nodes when you want to format them into the correct structure. And also it provides specific features that are very useful when it comes to Dialogflow flowchart. So what I would recommend is go to my YouTube channel and search for the word Dialogflow flowchart, and I have created a video there where I talk about the different features that you should consider when you're choosing the right tool for creating these flowcharts. And when you go through that video, you'll kind of understand where I'm coming from and why Mindomo is one of my top recommendations. So let's start with this bot we have here. So I'm just going to call this Lesson Finder bot as the title of this flowchart, and then press the tab key. So what I want to do is, so the user is going to trigger the welcome intent, and usually this happens in the software that I'm using, which is BotCopy is the name of the service that I'm using for creating the rich website chatbot. You can actually specify like an intent to have that welcome event, and when you do that, it will send the event to your Dialogflow agent through the API, and in turn that will call, that is triggering that intent, and is going to come back with that response. That's why when the chat window loaded, when you saw the Lesson Finder bot, you already saw that it came back with a question which is like, can I help you with some lesson or something like that. So the bot is going to say, can I help you find some topic. Alright, so this is what it's going to say. The words which I'm using here might be slightly different. It's not, doesn't have to exactly match what is in the copy of the website chatbot, but it's going to be close enough, and I think that you get the picture. So when this happens, the user might say something, they might ask for a specific question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another subtopic here, and then this is going to be user asks for a specific lesson. So that's representing the fact that the user is just typing in a query which is the name of a topic that they are interested in. And let's suppose that this is it should be user, and let's suppose that the bot is going to come back with response with the name of the lesson. Or you know what, let's not do that. Let's just say that it just says here is what I found. That's probably good. And then it is going to provide a link to the lesson, and then it's going to ask the user to choose between helpful and not helpful choices. Now I know that in the UI it's in the other order, but this is the, when you imagine how it works, this is how you visualize this happening in the bot, I guess, the flow diagram. So now let's say that the user is going to say helpful. The bot comes back with thanks for the feedback, can I help find anything else? That is, it's going to ask them if they have any other similar lesson that they want to find, and if the user says not helpful, then the bot says what will make it more helpful, and then for that the user might provide some suggestion, and the bot is just going to say, okay, thanks for your feedback. So it's going to say that pretty much no matter what the user is going to type in this point. And then there's also the other possibility where user types something bot cannot understand, and this is, of course, I'm talking about the fallback intent. So this is going to be the fallback phrase, and so this is going to be our basic conversation structure.